Michael Jordan also was asked about, we're not done talking about Michael Jordan or showing you Michael Jordan. He was asked about their lone all-star, Kemba Walker, who is set to be a free agent this summer. Take a listen to that.
Having Kemba as an all-star gives me great pleasure because I always believed this kid was an all-star, and he's proven that 3 years in a row, and this year being a starter. So he represents the city very well and the organization very well.
So Kemba came on the Jump last month, sat right where you were sitting, and he acknowledged it is very difficult to do a contract negotiation when it's Michael Jordan on the other side of the table. It's not a guy you want to turn down and say, later, dude, I'm going to the Knicks or whatever. He didn't say Knicks, by the way. I said Knicks, just saying. Anyway, what do you think it is going to be like for Kemba? Because he does want to do what's best for his career. And remember last year we heard him say, I am sick of not going anywhere in the postseason.
I think it's going to be the size of that bag. You know how big
it's not Michael Jordan, it's the cash.
All the Charlotte Hornets going to offer him a max deal. I'm not so sure based on their success that they haven't had in the playoffs. I mean, if you tie up all these dollars to a point guard, it really cash straps them on getting better. And do you want to give this to, well-deserving Kemba Walker based on the market? He deserves a max deal, but where's the team going if they give him all this money? Where have they been? So that's something they have to think about.
Well, where are they going if they don't give him the money?
Well, they have to go to rebuild. I mean, they're losing now.
I mean, from a player's perspective, I look at Kemba. He's been with the Charlotte Hornets, what, was it 10 years?
Yeah, I think it's 7 years,
About
but yeah.
7, 8 years. I mean, it's something to be said to spend your whole career with one team. Not many guys can say that. So if he has that luxury, I mean, do that. I know a lot of guys want to win, but to play for one team for your whole career and be on, that is legendary in itself. And if he could do that, that's a biggie to me.
It's so, look, we don't know what his options are going to be this summer, right? Say he's from New York, say his hometown Knicks get one big max free agent like Kevin Durant, but then they don't get, say, Kyrie Irving, and they say, Kemba, you want to come back to the Garden and play with KD? That's one set of choices. Or maybe none of that materializes, right? Or maybe they say to Kemba, hey, we didn't get KD, we didn't get Kyrie, we're going to give it all to you. It'll be you, you'll be your team, you're the star at the Garden, or maybe none of that materializes and he's got the Hornets. If he makes All-NBA, he's eligible for a Supermax there, which is kind of what the Supermax was designed for, to keep those kind of stars with their smaller market teams. We're going to have to see what happens, but I get it. It's hard. You're standing across from Michael Jordan, right?
Right,
and he says, I want you, you're the guy. And you say, okay, but where's the money?
But he can draw that line, you're only getting this much.
Yeah, we'll see.